Hey, what's going on, guys? Good morning. So yeah, it's been a while. I know it's been a while. I haven't recorded any videos in a minute. I've been pretty busy, just not really doing anything entertaining. I guess not worth putting on YouTube, so therefore I haven't really been doing any of them. It's been a while, so I decided today, well, I had a customer cancel. I mean, not cancel, something weird happened, and I decided not to do the work that he wanted me to. And it's a weird situation, okay? So, you know, he wanted a turbo exhaust done on his turbo Civic, coming out the bumper and all this other stuff. I said, yeah, fine, you know, bring me the car, I'll get it done. You know, we'll figure it out. If I don't have the materials here, you know, we'll figure it out either way. Well, he kind of wanted me to go to his house for whatever reason, but he didn't want me to drive there. He wanted to pick me up and then take me to his house and to see the car and measure whatever I had to measure. It was a weird situation. Either way, I didn't want to go through with it. It was too much. He didn't want to bring the car here, which, needless to say, if he wanted me to do the job, it was going to be here at the shop. I wasn't going to have it any other way. I'm not about to bring all my welding stuff and whatever. It's just not the way I function. So it was too weird of a situation. I decided to just do away with it. I'm not money hungry. I'm not about to do all that. It's kind of a weird situation, and I didn't want to get caught up on something. You know, I just don't know that person like that. I don't know if they were planning on doing something. I don't know. It was just too iffy, too weird for me. But yeah, just you know, since that got canceled, I decided to work at the shop. One thing, I was throwing some trash away the other day in the truck, and I kind of heard the valves kind of ticking at high RPM. So, you know, check the oil. It does have an oil leak. It's the small block 350. So anybody knows, small block 350s, they all leak. I don't care how many times you try to reseal it, it's always gonna leak. At least for the most part. But yeah, so I heard the valve starting to kind of take at really high RPM, or not really high, but higher RPMs. Right before shifting, I kind of heard them starting to tick a little bit. Well, I checked the oil when I got here, because I thought maybe it was low on oil, and it wasn't. It had plenty of oil. So I said, well, I guess I need to adjust the valves. So I put it back here, and I said, well, you know what, I'll adjust the valves today and see what goes on. I mean, I hope, you know, that motor came out of an older 82. This is a 86 C10, and the motor came out of a 82 Corvette, which had a messed up cam in it. And to be honest, I put the engine in it, in the truck, put a different cam in it, intake, carburetor, and headers, and I didn't even replace the oil pump or anything. I just resealed the whole motor. Well, not the whole motor. I never took the heads off or anything like that. So, to be honest, I never did replace the oil pump. So, not even sure if the oil pump's about to go, if the oil pump's kind of weak. Every time I look at my oil pressure gauge, it reads plenty. I mean, it's got the same amount as always had on oil pressure. Oil pressure is always stable on it. I used to have a 305, which is still a small block, obviously, and it always reads the same amount of oil pressure. So, you know, it's just, I guess, a small block thing. You know, I'm not the best mechanic in the world or anything like that, so, but I think highly of my dad. I think he is. So therefore, I asked him about the oil pressure, and he told me it was perfect. Therefore, the only thing I could think of, it's either something like an oil galley, something clogged up, or it just simply needs a valve adjustment. I mean, I put the cam in it, put new lifters, you know, I think I put on new rocker arms, if I'm not mistaken. new lifters, new push rods. You know, cam is new. You know, everything is new. So I'm not sure that the engine is bad. I mean, the thing starts up right away. It doesn't hesitate. It doesn't have a choke, so you know, I have to keep the throttle on it for a little bit, for a couple of seconds really, and it'll just be fine. It'll idle fine, even if it's cold. So I think I'm gonna do that. And another thing I wanted to get done today was I'm trying to fabricate this. It's a tubing roller, but it's gonna be a square tubing roller because I don't have the dies to do a round tubing roller. So I have some 1x1 inch aluminum tubing that I kind of want to make something with, and so I want to fabricate. I didn't want to buy a tubing roller, and I've seen too many people make their own, so I wanted to buy to fabricate one myself. And so I have 3/16 metal here that I want to use, and I have some rollers that I've gotten, and some other scrap. It's just really honestly just scrap material that I got laying around that I'm gonna use to do this. I did buy a bottle jack, but it's a small 4-ton bottle jack. I know I'm not gonna need anything more than that. I bought it only for a tubing roller. I knew I was gonna fabricate one sooner or later, and so I went ahead and bought that jack. But to be honest, right now I need the truck more, or I could get more use out of the truck than anything else. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and adjust the valves on that first and see where we're at, and probably drive it around for a little bit. I gotta get a couple things anyway. I gotta go to the pharmacy and whatnot, and probably just enjoy driving it because I love that truck. I just did 90% of the interior is done on the truck already. It's not perfect by any means, but I love it. It's my truck, and it sounds good. It's a good looking truck overall. It's got its flaws. It's got a lot of flaws. It's not a show truck. It's a daily or a work truck. So, you know, I enjoy it. I like it, and I just want it to work right. You know, this is the second engine that's been in it. The first one was obviously the original one. I bought the truck from the original owner, so pretty happy about that. And to be honest, the reason why it broke was because of my own fault. So I'm gonna show you the truck, and then hey, so what's going on, guys? So yeah, this is the inside of my truck. Easy. I just, like I said, I redid the upholstery on the seats not so long ago, and the carpeting. The carpet didn't come out as well as I wanted to, but it is what it is. Like I said, it's a daily, or you know, just a work truck or whatever, so you know, it's not bad. I mean, you know, I definitely give it my own little flavor, as I'm about to show you. But yeah, this is it. It still has a little bit of work that has to be done to it. I want to change the steering wheel on it. I want to all the billet pieces, I want to powder coat them wrinkle black. I do have a different steering wheel for it that is billet, and I want to powder coat it also black. The lock button on the passenger side is broken, and yeah, probably just want to change a few more things on it. The tint, the front, the glass, needs to be changed, and the headliner also needs to be changed on it. So hopefully I'll be able to do that soon. And the interior used to be like a burgundy color, like a dark red or burgundy color. I didn't like it. It was the same thing. I like black, and the truck was red, and I'll show you the exterior later on in a minute. But yeah, the interior, I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, it's a work truck. It's just it is what it is. It's not perfection. It's not a show truck or anything like that. So without further ado, this is the interior of my truck. I mean, as you guys can see, have a little billet Chevy bow tie, steering wheel on there, I mean mirror on there with my logo, Unknown Destiny. And yeah, the dash was one of the first things I put on it. The gauge cluster, the gauges are all new. Well, all these gauges are all new. Speedometer and fuel gauge are old. As you can see, it's a little bit more faded than on the yellow. Well, orange, that used to be orange. And I did like a little carbon fiber inlay on the gauge bezel. Not bad. And like I said, I put all these billet aluminum pieces on there, the shifter, even the hazard button is billet, but I'm gonna powder coat it all black, wrinkle black, to give it that other look. The steering wheel is the original one. It's cracked and you know it's got that stuff, so I want to get it changed out and put that little skull guy there. The radio, it's old looking radio, but it actually has a aux in the back, aux output in the back, and it's digital here. It looks like used to be it's analog and whatever. That's just to give it the old school look. The guy that had it before me had bought the radio and so gave it to me. I said, well, okay, you know, it didn't have anything on there. It was kind of tacky and all messed up and whatever. I just decided to look, you know, original was the best look. So yeah, door panels are all new. It's kind of dark in here because I have a really dark tint on it. But yeah, that door panel right there, that little switch needs to be changed. So on the door handles, I want to do the inlay on the handles itself, the carbon fiber inlay. Now there's supposed to be a bezel that goes on there that's chrome, and since the theme looks like it's all chrome in here, you know, chrome and black, chrome and black, chrome and black, but to be honest, I don't want to add more chrome than what needs to be there, so I'll probably just leave that black. I like the blacked out look and whatever. I just want subtle, little, like on the bezels, little chrome bezels on there, and that's it. I mean, that's as far as I want to get with that. And even the windows and the door lock buttons, that's as far as I want to get to with the black. So I replaced the bottom. This door's been hit on this corner right there somehow, and so all this stuff is kind of folded in and whatever. It's new, but the way it came out when I put it on, this whole thing inside of here is bent, so it did come out all nice like that other side did, nice and flat. Yeah, see, it's a daily look. I have tools here, machining tools and cutters, and have ratchet straps and ties and stuff like that, you know, my razor blade, stuff like that. I mean, it's a truck. I mean, I did the upholstery on it. I said the carpet is dirty right now, but the whole carpet on it, the seats all black, completely black. They used to be this red burgundy color, which that's fine. I'm not gonna go to the extent of changing every single bit to black. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I mean, heck, to me it just adds more contrast. So this was the original color of the truck right here, which was that red. It was bright red. So being that the exterior of the truck is black and red, I decided to just leave everything that's in here red. As far as the metal, I'll leave it red back here. And see, look, this is what I'm talking about. Have my spare antifreeze just in case, or water, or whatever. You know, I have my Lucas. I got my zip ties, which everybody should always have. Spare oil, brake fluid, WD-40, a rag, a funnel, everything back here. I have Memphis audio speakers in the back, and the ones that go right there in the dash. So, yeah, and my flag. Yeah, can't miss those flags. I do have an LED style bulb that goes back here that I need to put on. Actually, the whole housing and the bulb and everything is brand new. And like I said, I had to do the headliner. The guy that had it before me had done it, and it looks tacky and ugly. It could have came out a little better. It's not extremely horrible, but yeah, I just don't like it. I'm gonna change it to black, obviously, like everything else. So that's pretty much the extent of the interior. Show you guys the outside now. Billet. I got the lace on the top, the patina look going on, and you know, to be honest, I just haven't had it. Alright guys, so I cut the valve cover, and here's what it looks like. It's simple, like I said, just cut a rectangle, cut the whole middle part off the valve cover. So now I'm gonna put it on, show you what it looks like when it's on, and then turn the truck on, adjust the valves, shut it off, take this off, put the right valve cover back on, and then do the other side. So that's it. I mean, it's simple thing to do with the valve cover. Let's see if it works. All right. Sure if you can see very well, but this is what it looks like. It's got the valve cover on, back on again, but it has the hole right through the middle. As you can see, I can still get to all of the rocker arms adjustment, so that's good. That's a good deal. It could have probably been smaller because it'll probably leak a little less, but that's fine. I'm not really worried about it. That I actually do a great deal, because most of the leak will be through the bottom lip more than just whatever is gonna splash. But it's fine with that. That's actually pretty good. So I'm just gonna roll with that. Go ahead and adjust the valves and do the other side later. Hey, what's up? So, yeah, look, got me some goodies from the store. Went to AutoZone, got me my much needed silicone or RTV, and got me some more goodies. Now me, as much as I grind and I do stuff and weld and whatever, I've never had a fire extinguisher at the shop. So finally got me a small one, just a tiny one for now. I really hope it's rechargeable. Let's see this. Box is going in the trash. Inspection tag and all that stuff. I'm gonna put this away. Boom! There it is. The tag is on the green. As you can see, probably, maybe, not sure if you can see that. It's all the way in the green. It's on the full. So we're good. I'm just gonna have to find somewhere to, which will probably be close to the entrance. Somewhere to bolt that bracket up right here. Why don't we do that right now? This is where I'm gonna mount the fire extinguisher bracket. No, I'm not gonna put it right on the wire. I'm gonna move the wire. There you go. There it is. Now put it here because it's right in the middle of the shop. Right in the middle between that bay door and that bay door. Later on maybe I'll put one close to the entrance. But for now, that'll do. That'll do. Right there in the middle. So if I'm working here or here, if something were to happen, I could just go right to the middle and get the fire extinguisher on. I know it's right next to the big tank, the little small tank. There you go, right there. At least I have one. I didn't have one before, so that's a good thing now. I'm happier. So let's get on with this valve cover stuff. Finally got my RTV, so let's go and get on with putting the gasket on it, putting the RTV on it, and putting the valve cover on it, and then go to the other one and do the same thing on the other side.